We are gonna see if this works. I am in the middle of nowhere, kind of, not really, but kind of. So hopefully this live doesn't get interrupted, but if it does, I'll just do it again tomorrow. So I hope you all are doing well. I wanted to talk about the Virgo new moon that's going to be happening. Hello, if you're just joining me, we're going to be talking about the new moon in Virgo and how powerful it is, and how things that are happening astrologically now, unrelated to the new moon, are just they're just happening to happen right now. And so we are being asked to release a lot, to release, drop from the overthinking and old cycles of spinning out and down and into our body. Hello, I just adore you. So thank you for being here, and I love your handle. So we'll see. Like I said, I'm out in the middle of nowhere. Oh my gosh, there's a dragonfly right here. I don't think I can show you guys. But there's the dragonfly medicine, which has to do with mercurial energy and transmutation. So, oh my goodness. Okay. There's a lot. And so I want to stay focused on Virgo. But first, I want to say that Mercury has moved into Libra, where it's going to be retrograding. So I'm not going to get too much into all the different transits, but just know that we are at like a massive turning point where we're being asked to step up. Getting notifications. We're being asked to step up in a bigger way. And part of this is learning how to bring down more light, anchor more light into our physical body, and drop from our head to our heart. And how much anxiety and fear can keep us from being in the present. And this is very much, hello, if you're just joining me, hello Ashley, hello, some of you I can't tell because you have different profile names, hello Valerine, hello beautiful people, I love you all. And so this time period is it can be very overactive in the mind, and with Mercury, the ruler of Virgo, just now into Libra, where it's going to be retrograding. It shows us where we struggle and spin ourselves out instead of just making a darn decision. Like, make a decision, and if it doesn't work, you'll make a new decision. Instead of getting all in our heads and thinking of 50 possible things that could go wrong, right? So if you're just joining me, type your first name into the chat so I can say hello to you. I'm so grateful that you can be here with me. We'll see how long this live continues with the signal. But I wanted to come on here and talk to you about practical magic, and the practical magic with the Virgo new moon, which I will be hosting a webinar on Monday. And if you want to join us, it will include your chart. The link is in maybe it's not in my profile. You just have to message me. Yeah. Yes. Hi, Anna. Hi, Christian, sorry, my contacts. I'm like, can I show you all? Hello, Anastasia. Andrea, hello. Okay, so this is me like staying focused, because the Mercury energy for me really, I have my Venus in Virgo. I can really go into detail, and it's really great. Like right now I'm making the planetary planner for 2022, and the pre-order will be up Monday, at the same day that I'm doing the webinar. So if you're interested in joining us, and it will include a mini little chart reading based on where this new moon's happening for you and how to bring your practicality to your magic. This is where it's at, people. A lot of us, myself included, spent a large portion of our lives living in the fairy realms, the talking, I can commune with the snakes, I can do all sorts of things, but it doesn't mean that we're anchoring it into the 3D. And part of the practical magic is really being able to embody and bring the light into the body. Hello, if you're just joining me. So bringing the light into the body and manifesting at this 3D level. Part of these transitions that we're going through is learning how to bring these higher vibrations, higher frequencies down into our 3D experience, so that we're not in survival mode anymore, so that we're not in stress mode anymore, where we can totally like separate. This is the very mercurial energy. It's like two sides, right? where it's like one day we're so happy and joyful, and then the next day, because we didn't pay our bill from last week, we're so stressed, right? Or like whatever it is, where we're not anchoring in the practicality that we need to be successful here in the 3D realm, because that's where we are. That's where we're finding ourselves today. So if you're just joining me, let me know if you're feeling any of these energies around overthinking, maybe some anxiety coming up, lack of sleep because you're having trouble, Asha says yes, having trouble just making a decision or enacting things that need to be enacted in our life, where you're having a lot of second guessing yourself. And this is the time to shed it. So whatever you can do to ritualize this, and the next 2 days is gonna be your gold. It's gonna be your golden ticket, okay? Because this new moon on Monday in 14 degrees of Virgo is powerful. It's the midway point through the sign, and that's really the sign where we get practical. That's really the point where we get practical. Not only that, but we have a beautiful, exact, to the degree, trine to Uranus, the sudden change maker. And when that happens, it can feel a little bit like the rug's getting pulled out from underneath us. And this is just Uranus and Taurus in general. It's a 7-year cycle. But guess what? We're at the midway point of that as well. And at the midway point of that, while Uranus is retrograde, it is a little bit of, there's changes that need to happen, but maybe not all the pieces are there to make the change. But what we can focus on is what we can control today. Making sure that if we're having trouble sleeping, making sure that we're coming up with sleep rituals. I was just talking to a friend about this. Stop looking at your phone beyond 10 p.m. or something like that. Make some rituals for yourself that feel healthy, that feel good to you and nourishing to you, even if you're having trouble sleeping, so that you're resting. Because here's the thing. You can sleep and have a very unrestful sleep, and you cannot sleep and have a very restful time, right? And so what are the things that are going to help you rest your mind, rest your nervous system? Okay, so hello, Anna. Anna says, yes, been not sleeping and overthinking, and I feel like I need to be quiet, and you're not saying this, but unplug. What if it all works out? How is it, right? Here, that's such a good example. How is it all going to work out if we're all so stressed? How's it going to work out? So we need to get right within ourselves so that we can make it work out. So yeah, there's a lot that might feel out of our control, but the reality is when we can get disciplined with ourselves, we're so much more effective as humans, right? And it's really important. Hello, if you're just joining us, we're talking about, and it's starting to get darker. I'm like, oh gosh, I better make this like a bundle for y'all that you get some nuggets before you go. So here's the thing. Join me for the webinar on Monday if you're really wanting to get into a place where you can practice your magic, where you can bring the magic to the practical and you want to bring it to the 3D. This is a powerful manifestation. All new moons are, but when they're in earth signs, oh my gosh, a bat just flew. Oh my God, right by my face. We need to get practical. I should not be doing this live down here. This is not practical. Okay, so we need to get practical. So if you want to join me for that, and we'll be doing a sneak peek at your chart, looking at where this new moon's happening for you, where you can activate. Because what I was going to say is when the new moon is in an earth sign, that is really the go time for your manifestations and anchoring them in, okay? And so many other things. Mercury is going to go retrograde soon. We have Venus going retrograde, which, Venus is doing, I'm not going to go into all these transits because I'm getting really wigged out from all these bats, but they're eating all the insects. I'm not really, I'm not a bat hater. I just don't really like them flying at my face. So, okay, it's a very important time to manifest. And Uranus trining in an earth sign, really important to utilize this energy, okay? That's why I'm doing the webinar on Monday. So if you want to join me, just message me if you want the link. It's $44 and it includes your birth chart. So it's like, why not come join me and do the group manifestation thing? Because here's the thing, the power of coming together. When there are 3 or more of us, light workers, starseeds, conscientious beings, doing the manifestation together, anchoring the light, really holding it down, we are so much more powerful than any larger group of conscientious humans, right? So yes, message me. I'm doing it on Monday, so I know some of you probably have some plans, but there will be a playback, and I still will do your chart if you can't make the live. But it's at 4:44 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so I made it at a time that hopefully some of you can make it. Okay, lastly, the new moon. Oh my God. Anything that could go wrong with this live is now. My eye is totally... Okay, we're okay. I so appreciate you being here and sticking with me, even with all this crazy, but this is like the world right now. This is like the world right now. There's bats flying at your face, your contacts falling out, there's wildfires everywhere, and we still have to anchor down the light. We still have to sleep at night. We still have to take practical care of our bodies, right? So how can we do that? We come together. So come together Monday. There was one other thing I want to talk about this new moon because it's important. Your body, your health, your routines, your daily habits, I know I'm about to, are all so important right now. And so whatever you can do to prioritize those right now is going to be the thing, because the full moon in Pisces will rock your world if you aren't doing those things now, okay? So this is the time to get enough sleep. If you're having tons of anxiety or triggers come up, get to the root of them, work with a healer, work with someone who you trust, get to the root of them so that when this full moon comes, you're not going to be wigging out, because this is a wiggy full moon, okay? And we're talking, this is a couple weeks out. But this is the time to set the space to be in your body, to have the habits, the rituals, the self-care. I was like reorganizing the kitchen cupboards, like making sure I know where my supplements are, making sure I know where my powders are that I put in my smoothie. Like, get those things in order. This is the time. And drop from whatever you can do to drop from overthinking into the body, meditation, working out, whatever you need to do. Rest your mind, rest your eyes, rest your third eye. Do the things your body needs. I'm missing something. There's something I really wanted to say about this new moon, and it's not coming, but I will maybe add it to the comments or the description when I post this on my profile. So just check that out. Again, Monday, join me, message me if you want in, and I will send you the link. And that's all right now. I love you all. Take care. Mwah.